what made you do those things like online?
The thing is, I don't know what I did that was so bad for like you to freak out and Camilla to block me.
So, Lacy was just on stream with one of Mckinley's friends, Julia, where they got into this big argument and even exposed the reason they supposedly broke up. So, let's get into it. So, of course, we all know like 2 weeks ago, Mckinley and Lacy were this like rumored couple, doing multiple streams together, hanging out, and flirting with each other constantly. However, out of the blue, they just stopped seeing each other and went completely silent, really leaving fans shocked. Were the two really interested in each other, or did Mckinley use this as a quick heist for views and followers? Well, last night Lacy was doing this kind of boat party IRL stream, where he would get into it with one of Mckinley's close friends and Bop House member, Julia, where she kind of explained some of the things Lacy did that caused the breakup.
I want to know why you were talking shit to me.
I wasn't actually talking shit, I just didn't like what you did.
What did I do that was so bad?
No, you guys had really cute shit online, and you know that. Like, everyone was going for that. I was watching that shit like it was my show.
Okay,
what made you do those things like online?
The thing is, I don't know what I did that was so bad for like you to freak out and Camilla to block me.
My house, they think it's your old house.
You said some like out of pocket shit, and you did some out of pocket shit in our faces.
What did I do?
You were like avoiding us, which was like fine. Like,
I was not avoiding. It was my best friend's birthday. I was gonna spend time with him.
I get that. I honestly was having fun with Mckinley too.
Exactly.
But like, and then you went in the room like spazzing about something. I can't tell you. I'd have to show you. I would have to show you.
I was spazzing.
I don't know. And then you were talking to girls. You were online treating Mckinley so well, and then in front of her face, talk to other girls like that was crazy.
We are not dating.
You weren't dating. You weren't. But people online like are like, oh my God, Mckinley, he's fumbling. They know.
No, I don't know.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause it here because this is getting really stupid. So here, Julia is saying Lacy was not hanging out with Mckinley and her friends at the party, and was also flirting with other girls at the party. Well, first, let's delve into the whole thing about him not being with Mckinley, which is completely not true. I'll show you guys clips of the two together throughout the party, and I mean, it's not like he even has to be with her at the party anyways. They weren't even officially dating. Really, more like just good friends who could have been potentially dating. I personally don't see the problem here. It's not like Lacy abandoned his girlfriend or something, just a girl he hung out with a couple times. It's also one of his best friend's birthday. It's obvious he's going to be spending more time celebrating with his actual friends than some girl he's only spoken to and met a couple times. And then she was also complaining Jack was flirting with other girls at the party. Well, firstly, Lacy is just doing this to troll. It's his content. He literally does it like every stream, as him rizzing up girls whilst being super cringe is a big part of his content. And second of all, again, him and Mckinley weren't even officially dating. So I don't get why they're so upset in the first place.
You have to understand, it would be completely different if me and her were together and dating. Obviously, I would never even look at another girl.
I believe that. I believe it.
But
I hope so.
I was at my friend's party on stream making content, trolling. That's what I do. That like here, I'm gonna go troll. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's different though. It's in front of her face. I get it off, not near her.
So how was I avoiding her but also in front of her face?
You were what? I'm sorry.
How was I avoiding her? How was I avoiding her but also in front of her face?
If it wasn't for the yacht.
No, you were trolling with other girls in front of her face.
How long are you here for?
And then like treating her like badly. Like you were like
I was
not even trying to
treating her
be with
bad?
her. You weren't even trying to be near her.
I was just with my friends.
Are you going to
And all the other girls.
No,
around us.
I was with them the entire night. I was with him and all the face boys the whole night.
I get that. That's okay. There's just that's all. I was upset about it. And I did apologize. I already did apologize.
I know you did.
I mean, yeah, this is just girls for you. She's literally just pulling stuff out her ass. She just said apparently Lacy was being mean on social media to Mckinley, and as someone who has made multiple videos on this situation and watched a bunch of YouTube videos and TikToks about it, Lacy has never said anything bad about Mckinley. And I mean, Julia even ended up going back on what she said, so I think she even knows she completely made that up. And the funny thing is, this blonde chick is complaining about Lacy being mean when she's the one on stream that said like Mckinley can do way better than Lacy, basically saying Lacy is some bum. And just overall, she was really mean to him.
Mckinley can do better than Lacy, someone said. I agree.
We're fucked. We're cooked, chat. We're cooked. Okay. I agree.
So I don't understand why she's on stream here now acting like she's some kind of saint, especially when you think about the fact she started in a freaky 50v1 with Bonnie Blue.
But have you talked to her? Y'all like good?
Yeah, no, it's fine. I have nothing with her. It was just you guys who were mad at me and I didn't know why.
I would have to get there with him, or I didn't know why.
I actually,
You didn't see the clip?
I think we probably have to go with
I don't know because that's just what I
I
do.
just don't want to go with him because then they're going
That's like, if I go to a party, I'm gonna troll and there's gonna be clips. That's how it
I've
is.
always wanted to stop that, but
I didn't mean anything bad by it, obviously. And if me and her were like
No,
together,
you just kind of like brought her down on like social media.
so I don't even want
And
to.
you know you didn't like at all. Like you weren't. You don't think you were acting weird at all. Like I know you guys didn't have to be like tied to your hip, but there's literally clips of you like being mean. I get it.
Being mean to her?
No, like just being mean in general, like about us and like I don't know. I would have to pull shit up. I don't even remember.
If you can find a clip of me being mean to McKinley, I will give you $100,000.
Not to her. Not like to her face.
Or about her.
after I collabed with him,
Like, you want me to sit here all night and do it?
Go ahead. I don't think there's a single clip of me ever talking bad about McKinley. Ever.
Hey, chat, pull up every clip about McKinley.
There's not. I've never said anything bad about her, ever.
You've never said anything bad about her.
Yeah, I haven't. And I wouldn't.
I believe that. I believe that. I hope so. I hope so.
Skip. Chat, I don't want her to be mad. I didn't.
So overall, it seems like McKinley broke up with Lacy because of her friends. They all didn't like the fact Lacy didn't hang out with McKinley at the party, flirted with other girls at the party, and also supposedly said mean things about her, which, as I've explained in this video, is complete crap. Lacy was with McKinley at the party, yes, not the entire time, but it's not like they're actually dating. And then they also complained about the fact he was ringing up other girls, but as I've said, this is just content. He loves to troll. And overall, it really seems like the situation is coming to an end. Only thing we can really expect is like an official announcement from both Lacy and McKinley, so all these rumors and stuff stop going around. We did see McKinley use a picture of her and Lacy to clickbait her OnlyFriends, so creepy old men buy her content, with Lacy then threatening legal action against her. But things only continue to get worse for Lacy, as apparently he's back texting Darla, who, if you didn't know, she like fake liked him for content, or basically used him for clout like months ago. I think it was like a year ago now.
Yeah?
I don't give a.
Who gives a fuck?
They can suck my.
Who gives a
I don't care.
Do what you want,
I'm
bro.
happy.
Do
They
what makes
can
you
suck
happy.
my.
Nothing. Nothing.
Yo, you need to drink water, bro. I'm good. I'm good.
No, you good. Hey, y'all fucking YG.
I'm happy.
Dead ass.
She was on stream with him, you know, Lacy thought she liked him, but in reality, she was just clout chasing. I'll probably do an entire video on that because that's going to be another big situation if the two get back together. It seems like McKinley used Lacy for clicks, as I've said a million times before.
How are you?
I'm not gonna lie, I gotta say.
How are you?
Hey guys.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you guys. A long time no see.
I saw you last.
Hi, nice to meet you on my YouTube.
I'm Brian.
Nice. Why are you avoiding me?
I'm coming to say hi right now. How are you?
Good.
You good?
Yeah, I was literally going like that, and you were like,
You were waving at me?
yes.
I didn't know if you actually come up and say hi, or I'm gonna be honest, I was nervous, okay? I'm gonna keep it real.
No beef.
I know there's not.
Good chat. So every time I've seen you, I always.
So I'm not even going to drag this one out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.